Hello everybody, Simulation ALLI 007 here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are taking our first look at the new Class 90. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so I'm actually really excited for this one. This is my first look, I've just downloaded it. So you've got the old green, new green, old green, grey, blue and red. Obviously I will be making my own liveries, as per usual. We're going to do that one there. And, okay, so it's only for that one. Okay. Let's have a look. So, Prep Shunt 3, Prep Shunt 4. London Gateway to Trafford Park. That one. So it seems to be... What's that one? That's a rail tour, I think. Freight service. We'll definitely have a look at that. And we will be doing rail tours. Let's have a look at the one that's going into... Clear. Into London Euston. Let's have a look. Hope you're having a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're watching this video. And I have just hit 1.4k subscribers, so I just want to say a massive thank you very much for that. It wouldn't be without you guys and girls watching the videos and streams and all that jazz. When it wants to load. There we go. It is at night. So, well, it's not quite London Euston. London Euston's there. Let's have a look. Oh, wow, that is actually a pretty long train. What are we hauling? Can I see? What are we hauling? Oh, it's containers. Right. So before I even start moving, I'm going to see how we actually operate this train. And it's got the Freightliner, so that's one livery that I don't need to make. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, let's have a look at the operations of the Class 90. Class 90 introduction. Here we go then.
In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of this Class 90 locomotive. During this brief introduction, you will be covering the critical driving controls and freight operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
Okay, will do. So let's just take a minute to have a look around this loco. So you got, oh wow, it's actually, you can change the air valves. It did come up then. Do I have to get close? It did come up with air valves, there you go. Yeah. That is cool. That's a really cool detail. Good. Good suspension. You can hear the clicking, which is... I'm not actually too sure what that is. You got the proper Freightliner logo, because it is licensed. Sand, I'm guessing that's a port for. And yeah, the valves there, and I'm guessing valves there. Yes. So I'm wondering if we have to do manual valves. Let's have a look. Let's get into the cab.
Due to the Class 90 having AWS and DSD isolation controls located in the equipment bay,
Oh, that's cool.
the AWS and TPWS isolation switches are positioned beneath the metal panel adjacent to the brake timing switches on the rear cab bulkhead. DSD isolation can be activated by selecting the ear defender symbol on the red equipment bay door.
Okay. Right, let's just have a quick look. So you got This is the controls for the Mark III coaches, because these did used to pull them. You've got cab lights on and off. You've got safety lights, brake something. There you go. Normal. Normal. TPWS and AWS, so it's there. That's the safety systems there. You've got operator interface, so okay, we will leave that one alone, as I'm not too sure exactly what I'm doing. Equipment bay lights we can't do, and cab lights, and the same controls as the other side. Can't go in there. Can we go in there? Oh, come on, Dovetail, really? Okay, then. Oh, you actually have a guard seat there. Now, that is cool. Alright, can I pull the guard seat up? There you go. Okay. So you got the control signaler there, or contact signaler, shall I say. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Max speed 110, number 1N, vehicle 9T049. You got safety system there, driver interface unit there. No smoking, of course. So you got the voltage for the motors, as there's 4 motors. Okay, so let's sit down and see what it says, shall we?
You need to insert the master key first, and then you can move the
in.
Set the headlights to let others around us know this train is operating. You will need to adjust the speed set to the speed you require. Turn the speed set to desired. The direct brake has 3 positions: apply, hold, and release. They are directly affecting the brake cylinder pressure, shown on the left-hand side of the desk or on your HUD under the BC entry. While in the apply state, the brake cylinder or BC gauge will fill, meaning an increasing amount of braking force is being applied. Move the handle to the hold position to maintain the same level of braking force, and back to the release position to reduce or release braking force. The direct brake is used to apply the brakes only on your locomotive and is faster to apply and release than the main brakes. If you are only running as a light locomotive whilst shunting as you are now, it's usually quicker to just use these brakes.
Okay, then.
The brakes on this locomotive require us to hold the brake. Now that the brake pipe control is at 5 bar, the brakes will fully release. Watch the brake cylinder or BC gauge to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train.
Okay.
As you apply power, notice the AMP bar rising. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors. Try to keep this out of the red, as it means you're overpowering the motors and could damage them.
There you go.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed. Built in Crew Works by BREL, the British Rail Class 90 is a 4-axle electric locomotive used primarily for freight operations, as well as former passenger operations in the UK.
There we go.
Built between 1985 to 1990, the order of 50 locomotives to replace the aging Class 85 and allowing Class 86s to be transferred to East Anglia.
Okay.
In the early 1990s, those locomotives numbered higher than 90-025 were renumbered to 90/1 and 90/2 for a number of years, but they all reverted back to 90/0 in the early 2000s.
Nice.
The Class 90 has earned the nickname Skoda throughout the years.
I've heard that as well. Right, let's have a look. Let's get our switches correct. There we go. Got a nice whistle tone to it as well. Sounds very like the 91, which is cool. Right, let's get it up to a little bit of speed here. I'm guessing we're going to be shunting these. So what have we got here? Clipboard on. Cab lights, instrument lights. Heat. Parking brake on, and it's off at the minute. Discharge foot warmer. It's got all the bells and whistles. Alright, let's get into... Okay, I'll brake a little bit too early though. There we go.
The freight wagons are behind us. Change direction with the reverser, then change the junction indicated, either by walking over to it or using the map.
Using the map.
The junction is correctly aligned, and you can now couple up to the freight. Approach slowly and stop just before the buffers. Don't forget to release the direct brake before you apply power.
External camera, yeah. Bring it to a slow stop. Yeah, it's actually it's weathered as well, which is nice. Because this is one of the liveries I was actually going to make. Which is cool that it's already been done, so... And a slow shunt. There you go. Yes, it is.
You can couple and uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. Connect the formation using the external camera. Now couple the locomotive to the freight wagons. Return to the first-person camera.
Right.
Nice work. Change direction with the reverser and move the train forward into the indicated siding.
Right, where are we going? All the way up to the top. Okay. Why is my brake off? Bear with. Right, pressure's building now, so should be able to get going. No. Okay, it's not working. What have I done? Right, it's working. That was weird. It should not need full power to move that. Yeah, that was weird. down. Okay, the brakes are very, very powerful. Right, can I move normally? Yeah, there we go. Right. Do I still have to move forward? Oh my god. Oh, not this problem again. Very strange.
You can couple and uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. Uncouple from the wagons on foot this time. That concludes this training module.
There we go. Right. Let's take it on the west coast where it's meant to be. Right, so I've just clicked on there. And there's actually Class 90 Freight Weekday, which has got the Class 90. So I wonder if I do that. Preston Carlisle, is there 90 there? No. Crew, Class 90. No. No. So I'm guessing it's just for that one, which is really weird, because it would run through up the main line. Anyway, right. So seeing we've seen that, I don't know what the DB blue. That's weird. I've never seen a DB blue before. Let's do the DB red. I want a daytime. There you go. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but we're just going to have a look at it. And then we'll have a look at pulling some coaches, Mark 3s. I'm sure the Class 90 used to do, no, the sleeper on the west coast. Right, let's have a look. There we go. And it's connected up to the Freightliner as well. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Normal. Normal. In. There we go. Off. Marker lights on. And I want headlights, which are that. There we go. Right, and whereabouts are we? Oh yeah, because if I... Let's have a look, is that... Wembley, yes. Yeah, we're in this yard. Right, let's see how easy it is to move all this. Yeah, pretty easy. Why have I got 41 up there? There we go. Right, let's get up to 10. And they're quite quiet as well. Oh, going past. I'll do. Yeah, very powerful locomotives. Well, I'm very pleased. Let's have a look. So the train goes back all the way to there, which is a fair distance. We'll get up to Carlisle, not Carlisle, Wembley. We'll do a drive-by and then we'll have a look at pulling some coaches. I've got a whole list of liveries I'm going to be making. Let's just do I'll do a thumbnail in Wembley. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with them, except for you can't go into this middle section. Which I bet if I do that, there's no interior. Yep, just like the 66. There's no interior. That's why you can't go in them. I hope the class 9, the 70 that comes in is not like that, because that'll be a real shame. But it is nice to actually have a sort of modern freight loco, and technically passenger as well. It's easy to do passenger as well. What we got over there? 66. Is that my... yeah, that's... oh, what livery is that? Evening Star. I'm sure that's my Evening Star livery. It's got good suspension physics as well, which is nice. So we've got 90043 and 90036. I'm so glad these are in. Yep, this is my Evening Star livery. I made absolutely donkeys ago. And it's actually on. Should be able to go to 25 in a minute. There's no freight in, which is really weird to see. It's just empty. Now, where's Wembley? There. Oh, we can go 15 now. Yeah, they're very quiet locos, which is really weird. 20, there we go. Just hear the hum of them. Hum of the motors. It's because of that curve up there. $25. quite sleek and elegant, I think these are. 75, right, let's go for it. That's fine. Let's do drive-by. Well, that did not take very long to get up to 75. They're definitely powerful. Bearing in mind it is a double header as well, so that does help. These can go, oh yeah, 110, don't they? But on freight, is maximum 75 with freight locos. Imagine freight going 100 mile an hour. That would be a catastrophe if that derailed. Yeah, that is really cool to see. Controls are easy to use as well. Very simple operation control. It's got good physics. I haven't tried out the livery designer yet, so I can't exactly comment on that. So I've literally just got it. I love that tone, because it reminds me of the 91s, which is the ALLI ones. I'll have to do a livery show just for these alone. Now it's my phone going off. Right, let's check out. Actually, let's do braking off. So brake one. Bearing in mind this is only initial braking essentially. Brake two. Obviously it will take a while because it's heavy freight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Brake three. pretty good. Door sounds, again, really good. I wonder, can these be used? No. Unless there's a button for it. Which I don't think there is. I think this is all like for show, unfortunately. That's the horn. That's the wiper. Guard phone. Pantograph up. Passcom, not too sure what that is. ETS on. Driver's guide. That works, that's good. Fire alarm, that works. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. What is that? Right, let's check out the coaches. Well, that's the Evro going, departing for Glasgow. And it's a 10 car. Nice. Right. Turn my heater off so the sound doesn't get all distorted. Marker lights we want on. We want... No. There we go. Engine lights is on. Right, we are connected to these bad boys. There we go. It said it's meant to be full, but I can never see anyone in these. It always breaks when it's there. Let's set a path up to... I'm not going to go the full way because it'll be ridiculous. Let's go, I don't know, there. Right, green lights, here we go. Right. We'll get up, see if we can get up to 100. I think then we'll just leave the video there then. But it's pulling it like, well, yeah, like it's nothing. Like it should, to be fair. Used to pull them. Obviously this is the set from the Class 87s. From the Preston to Carlisle add-on. Which is pretty cool. It says it's full, but there's literally no one on it. Guessing there's a glitch. We'll get up to speed in a minute. It'll add the tail light like it should. There we go. Get up to 50 miles an hour. This loco is so easy to drive. It's actually unreal. Right, about to go into the tunnel. So you'll see all the lights, or the dashboard lights, light up hopefully. Minimum. And they do. Nice. And the headlight is nice and bright. That was a 9 car, I believe. We'll get up to speed. Maximum we've done so far is 100. Well, we can only go 100 in there. Oh no, 110. Off. Yeah, so easy to drive, which is really nice. 80 mile an hour. Power. That motor sound is really nice. I want ETS on. Don't know how long I have to press it for, but I should be hearing all the AWS, which I'm not, which is weird. So I'm guessing they haven't set this up correctly. That's my guess. Because I can't do that automatically, so I have to look and press it. Yeah, I can't do it beyond the glass. 85. I'm sure those coaches can go. Let's have a look. What does it say? Oh, 110 for that one. And if it would stop lagging, it does say 125 there. So again, they've released a DLC that doesn't work properly. Typical Dovetail. Because it is definitely on. Ah, okay, I'll take that back. I take that back. I thought I put it on. But then still, it's not set up correctly where you can do it from the controller, which is a massive negative. Swear I've done that. Maybe it's like the lights in the Class 66 when you set the lights up, then you set the destinations up, the lights go back to off. I should be able to go 110 now. Right, let's go max speed. There we go, 110. Otherwise, it's a really good locomotive, really good add-on. Just a shame you can't cancel the AWS system on the controller. And I don't know what it is. Is it G? No. Let's have a look. Because I've got my keyboard connected up. There's 105. 107. What? Let's reduce that a minute. What is the key for AWS acknowledgement on Train Sim World 6 on the keyboard? It's Q. Right, have they set it up where... Right, so it works on keyboard, which is Q, but it doesn't work on the controller. So every time I play this, I've got to make sure I have my keyboard connected. That's fine. Alright, let's go a little bit faster. I definitely will be doing a video on this. Don't you worry about that. I'll be doing the Pretendolino, which shouldn't be too bad to make. Don't think I'll be making that tonight because it's nearly 11 o'clock at night and I want to go to bed. But I will be making that. I'll be making the SLS livery, a couple of Freightliner liveries, the Freightliner 200 Railway Anniversary livery. What else have I got? So I've got it all downloaded on my phone. The problem is it's my old phone because I've had my Google phone sent away for repairs and I've been waiting 3 weeks for it now, so yay. Right, so the Freightliner livery that I was going to do is this one, so I'm not going to be doing that one anymore. The DB on the backbone of the economy livery, which is going to be quite a difficult one. I've got 9128, which is a German livery. Pretendolino, EWS, and it's the 90030, which is Crew Locomotive Works, that one. Greatest Gathering Freightliner, Intercity one, First ScotRail, another DB livery, but it's the German one, SLS 90, Freightliner 90, where it's over the rainbow, and that's it. So how many liveries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 liveries for this. So I may even do that on live stream because I know you guys like the live streams. Yeah, this is so easy to drive. It's absolutely amazing. I think the first livery will be the Pretendolino. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what locomotive I'm going to put on the rear because we haven't got the DBT on Train Sim. So I may put another Class 90 on the back because then at least it's electric. So I may do that. but definitely the Virgin Pretendolino is going to be my first livery for this. That's on the East Coast. Cannot wait for that. Is it the East Coast? Sure it is. I'm sure it is. Or is it? No, it's on the West Coast. Yeah, it's West Coast. Anyway, what do you think of this train? Your comments, please. But except from that, I'm going to leave the video here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, punch that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. I know I've got my 3-year anniversary video coming up. If not, it's already passed. I do apologise for about an hour of footage not having any audio. For some reason in the rendering stage it lost the audio, and I'd already had all the footage kept on my old phone, put it onto the video, and it was rendered and already uploaded. By that time I sent my phone away, which means I had to factory reset my phone, so I lost everything, and there's still things I'm trying to recover from it because I'm an idiot and I didn't back anything up. But never mind, we do learn, but unfortunately I don't learn from these mistakes. Never mind. So unfortunately the video that I thought was going to be an absolute epic video isn't, so I apologise for that, but there's still some good footage on there nevertheless. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.